challenges.
So Guy, you're the head of worldwide advisory everything for the AskTuring company. And one of the features that you promote is this thing called RAG.
Yes.
Now let me explain to you. RAG, I would say that that's kind of unique. I want to show you, I want to share with you the following. RAG. It's a rag, ragamuffin, ragbag, ragdoll, ragfish, raggle, raglan, ragman, ragmatical, ragout, ragu, which is not really rag, ragpicker, ragtag, ragtime, ragtop, and durag. Now you tell me, what exactly are you telling people that they should pay for the privilege of rag?
Wow, where do we start?
Well, start with R.
So one of our problems with it, so it's about search, right? So you know what a search is. You go search for documents on your computer. Have you ever done that in Windows? You go search for a file?
You click under S for search?
No, like
the little.
You click on the window button and you click search and you type a name and it
looks
through all your computers.
I'm in favor of that.
Or you're in your Google email.
No, I'm searching.
You're in your Google email and you want to find an email and you search for it. How has that been successful for you? Do you find the email or is it kind of frustrating? You're like, I can't find that email.
No.
Well, there's a reason why search doesn't work very well. Because oftentimes search is just metadata, like the top level information, or it's a very rudimentary look at what's in the file. Sometimes you can get some text out of there, but the process of indexing all of that, creating a catalog of everything that's on your computer, is problematic. I mean, we've always had this problem.
And that's a RAG.
Well, no, it's not RAG yet. What I'm saying is that's been a problem. And so in the past, like Microsoft and Apple did as well, they built small little engines that would run on your computer and index everything on your computer so that when you did a search, you'd have a better experience trying to find something, right? But when AI came out, when we started developing machine models, such as, and the big ones like the artificial large language models like we have today, we can actually use an AI model to help us identify information better than we've ever been able to do before. Because an AI engine would know what the words mean and what context they are and what they're for, like what the association of them are. Like this word is associated with this word because they have the same similar meanings. So now,
like wife and divorce.
Like wife and divorce, in your case, is very related.
Okay.
Right?
I'm working.
So we got those attached together. So this is the kind of thing that we've never been able to do before. But now that we have more advanced computing models, we can start to find associations with things we've never been able to do before. So that opens up this idea that if I've got a corpus of data that I would like a better search, I'd like to retrieve content out of that data.
I bet the R is the word retrieve.
It is, retrieval. It's augmented retrieval, basically.
Oh, augmented.
I'm using AI to augment my retrieval process.
Augmented like hot sauce on pasta.
Because, by the way, the biggest problem that we have in data acquisition has always been labeling. Think about it.
That's like call a spade a spade.
It's called a spade a spade.
But that refers to a trowel in England.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. But the idea is labeling.
Okay.
Right? How do you know? Like, I don't know. Do we have a product in here? Like your plastic cup here.
That's a cup.
So on your plastic cup here, there's some labeling. It says 12 ounces, made from plants, compostable. It's industrial.
Wow.
So what are those things? Well, that 12 what is 12 ounces?
That's 3/4 of a liter.
Well,
how's that?
Well, you're a human. So you're a human. You knew.
Assume nothing.
You knew that 12 ounces was a measurement.
Ooh, I did.
You knew that OZ was not Wizard of Oz. It wasn't 12 Oz's. You knew that it was 12 ounces. But you knew that, right? Because you're a human. You've made that intelligent leap. It's a cup. It says 12 ounces. It's probably not Wizard of Oz. It's probably a measurement. So you immediately knew that this was a 12-ounce cup of water based on the label. But a machine looking at that doesn't know this information because it doesn't have context and it's not semantically aware of that. So if I could augment my retrieval of data, such as off these product labels, if I could augment that with AI, AI could identify that for me and label it for what it is as a measurement. So if I wanted to search for all cups with the measurement 12 ounces, AI would know that this was a label of 12 ounces. So labeling is the problem. Labeling has always been the problem. So if I've got a large bunch of unstructured data, gigantic, like all these.
These are mine.
You print all your emails out every day, right?
That's because I can't read.
Because your rag sucks. Right, you're printing all this stuff out, and so we got.
I'm doing this for your benefit.
Like, look over there. You got stacks and stacks of emails you've been printing.
When I bring stuff to you, I can't just bring a rag. I got to bring something you can read.
You're killing all these trees, handing me these giant volumes of emails, and so what I'm trying to say is, if you've got all this unstructured data, how do you know what is in it? The first step is to label everything that's in there for what it is.
Ooh.
This is an opinion. And then if you dig into it, you can say, oh, this is an opinion about the State Department. And this is the State Department is related to U.S. Embassy and related to the word consulate.
And Visa.
And Visa. I'm labeling that.
And they know that it's a Visa, but not a credit card, I bet.
But see, I'm a human. I read that right now, and I knew to relate State Department with Visa and consulate because I've heard those words before, and I associate them. So how do I create a machine that can look through that, find that information, and give it to you when you need it?
Ooh.
Right?
But then I need privacy. I don't want people seeing my credit card.
But here's the thing. RAG, or AI-enabled search against your data, has always been reserved for the largest enterprise companies because it's hard to do and it's expensive to do. So you can usually you can hire computer scientists to build you a machine learning algorithm, or you can train an AI model to crawl your data and identify and build a vector database of all of your terms and all your associated index of all your things you want to look for, right? This has usually been reserved for an AI for a large enterprise company.
Wealthy.
So what AskTuring is trying to do is to take that enterprise capability of RAG search across your personal private corpus of data and give it to you in a very easy way.
Not too expensive.
Not too expensive and easy to access.
Wow.